Hello and welcome, Minnesota Farah. We are genuinely very happy to have you with us for our daily coverage of the NFL news. Please subscribe to our channel to support our initiative as we bring to you the latest updates from the world of NFL on a daily basis. Now let's dive deep into our news stories.
NFL fans, let's dive world of the National Football League, where every day is a flurry of signings, cuts, injuries, and updates that keep the anticipation soaring high. I'm your host, and today we're your window into the heart-pounding action and breaking news from around the league. 1. Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals are making moves as they have signed running back Stevie Scott to their ranks. A boost to their backfield, no doubt. In other news, the team made roster cuts, saying farewell to offensive lineman Lachavious Simmons due to injury, as well as punter Matt Hawk. The Cardinals are shaping up for an exciting season ahead. Now let's move on to our next news. 2. Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are fine-tuning their roster as they bid farewell to wide receiver Frank Darby due to injury. A tough call, but the team's determination to field the strongest lineup is clear. Now let's move on to our next news. 3. Buffalo Bills. Over in Buffalo, the Bills have been busy on multiple fronts. They've bolstered their squad by signing running back Ty Johnson and offensive tackle Garrett McGinn. It's clear they're focusing on enhancing their offense. Meanwhile, on the injury front, offensive tackle Tommy Doyle and defensive end Shane Ray have been placed on injured reserve, which could have an impact on the Bills' lineup dynamics. Now let's move on to our next news. 4. Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are gearing up for their preseason finale against the Lions, as quarterback Bryce Young and the first-team offense get set to take the field. Coach Frank Reich's decision to give Young some game time is surely a strategic one. In the injury department, kicker Eddie Pinheiro's expected return for the regular season has fans relieved, with a possibility of short field goal attempts during the preseason finale. Now let's move on to our next news. 5. Chicago Bears. The Bears have faced a setback with defensive back Adrian Colbert being placed on injured reserve. This move could shuffle up their defensive strategies. As for roster cuts, tight end Jared Pinkney will be absent due to injury. It's a tough break for the team, but they're resilient. Now let's move on to our next news. 6. Cincinnati Bengals. Quarterback Joe Burrow's progress is the talk of the town. Coach Zach Taylor praises his form post-injury, stating he's looking as good as ever. A much-needed boost for Bengals fans. Also, tight end Mitchell Wilcox has been given the green light to practice after being activated from the PUP list. However, offensive lineman Cody Ford's concussion is a matter of concern. 7. Green Bay Packers. The Packers have signed linebacker Marvin Pierre, adding depth to their defense. Meanwhile, tight end Tyler Davis finds himself on the injured reserve list, which could impact the Packers' offensive strategies moving forward. 8. Houston Texans. The Texans are keeping their fingers crossed as offensive tackle Titus Howard's recovery progresses. Coach DeMeco Ryans is optimistic, although Week 1 remains uncertain. The Texans are hoping for the best as they prepare for the regular season. 9. Indianapolis Colts. A surprising development in Indianapolis as running back Jonathan Taylor has reportedly been granted permission to explore a trade, a potentially game-changing move that's raised eyebrows across the league. 10. Jacksonville Jaguars. Over in Jacksonville, the Jaguars are dealing with injuries, as offensive lineman Chandler Brewer is in concussion protocol. Coach Doug Peterson is keeping everyone in the loop about player status. In preparation for the preseason finale against the Dolphins, the plan remains to field starters, highlighting the team's commitment to fine-tuning their strategies. Stick around for the latest and most in-depth insights from around the NFL. This is your one-stop destination for all the action, analysis, and excitement that the league has to offer.